If a farmer dies of COVID, that is not just one life. That is a farm, that is a farm family, that is a community. We can't lose our farmers to this virus when there is a vaccine that is effective.
Atrium Health's Dr. Dawn Cavanis is on a mission to keep farmers healthy and safe from the deadly effects of COVID-19, a mission she believes can prove successful if farmers get vaccinated.
The vaccine is the best way for farmers to stay healthy on their farms.
To encourage immunization, Dr. Cavanis helped organize the Vaccine to Farm project. It allows Atrium staff to bring the COVID vaccine directly to the farm or an agriculture business.
We focused it around Charlotte area, the 11 counties around Mecklenburg. We had 10 farms reach out. We vaccinated 208.
Positive results, yet there's still resistance to the vaccine in rural areas.
I think there's a lot of different reasons as to why. I think the biggest reason is misinformation. There is so much information coming out through different news sources. I think what I'm finding is some individuals choose to trust certain news avenues, and then other folks tend to trust me as a physician or the news sources that I use or the data that I'm using.
Talk with your doctors, trust the science. The science is there for a reason, and the science runs in our favor.
Faylene Whitaker and her husband Richard own Whitaker Farms in Randolph County. When the vaccine became available, they immediately signed up.
We got our vaccine in February.
Whitaker's top reason for rolling up her sleeve? Her husband's health.
My husband has a compromised system, so we were like, we've got to do whatever it takes to protect him. I wasn't high risk, but at the same time, if I contracted it, he was high risk. So we were like, we've got to do what we can to protect him, but also to protect the other people that come in contact with us.
The next reason? Her farm employees.
If we have some of our management that was to go out with COVID, the farm would really suffer. Or any business, if you own any business, it's really going to suffer if your upper management are sick and can't be there.
So she wants each worker to have access to the shots.
Our farm is 98% vaccinated. We have a few salespeople that chose not to. We did not have one of our Hispanic workers that chose not to be vaccinated. We did not tell them they had to have it. They were given the choice, and they all chose to do it.
Whitaker understands the vaccine hesitancy for some farmers.
A hold up for a lot of people is this truly a safe vaccine? Will I be one of the ones that gets the side effects? But in the past, we've always took other vaccines, and there's always a risk associated with any vaccine you take, whether it's measles. I've took other vaccines and I was fine, and maybe I'll be the one that had a side effect. And when the third booster comes up, I could be one that has a side effect. But what is my choice if I get really sick from COVID? Hopefully, with FDA approval, more people will feel it's a safe vaccine. I feel that, the vaccine will protect us.
We believe in vaccines. I don't think this is any different. Yes, it is a newer type. It is a new vaccine, but I can tell you as a physician, I've looked at the data, very rare side effects, lots of benefit.
The benefits keep Dr. Cavanis pushing ahead.
I think this may be the most important work that I do as a doctor. Farmers stay on their farm and they keep their head down and they don't complain. They are not going to complain. You know what? They get COVID, they die, they didn't complain the whole time. That's not farming culture. Every farmer who ends up in the hospital, every farmer who ends up intubated, every farmer who dies from this is a tragedy and a failure of me as a physician to give good information out to the community. I take it very personally.